All right, everyone, welcome back. If you have just completed the 5 a.m. session with me, take a moment, observe how you feel right now. More calm, more aware, more grounded. This is your natural state. And from this state, you create your life. Before we begin, if you are new here, make sure watch the video linked in the description. It explains why we meet at 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. and how this daily practice can completely transform your life. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell icon because this is not just content, this is your daily transformation space. So today you will understand why your emotions matter more than your actions. Let me ask you something honestly. Do you believe in that success comes only from hard work, working more, doing more, pushing more? Most people believe this, but here is the truth. Two people can take the same action and get completely different results. Why? Because because of their emotional state. The truth is that your actions create results, but your emotions decide the quality of those actions. If you're working with stress, fear, pressure, your actions feel heavy and your results reflect that struggle. But if you are working with confidence, clarity, belief, your actions become powerful and results start flowing. If you observe high achievers, whatever is, it is something like someone like Elon Musk building companies or Oprah Winfrey building a global influence. One common thing you will notice this, they are not just taking action, they have a strong emotional conviction behind their actions. They believe in what they are doing. Even when these things are uncertain, their internal state remains strong. And that is what creates extraordinary results. The hidden mistake is most people focus only on actions. They wake up and think, what should I do today? But they never ask, how am I feeling today? What is the energy behind my actions? And that is why they feel stuck even after working hard. From today, before asking, what should I do? Start asking, what am I being while doing it? Because your state creates your results. Imagine two people giving a presentation. Okay, one person is nervous, doubting, overthinking. The other person is calm, confident, and clear. Both are saying the same words, but the impact is completely different. Why? Because emotion carries energy, and energy is what people feel. Action creates momentum. Action creates movement, but emotion creates momentum. Today, before you start your work, pause, take a deep breath like this, and ask yourself what energy I am bringing into my action. If it is stress, shift it. If it is doubt, calm it. Because even a small emotional shift changes your entire result. Today, we are going to go deeper into two powerful emotions, and I hope you must have practiced and experienced today at 5 a.m. session, which if we truly want to make our life number one, we must bring into our lives. Okay, now tell me, do you want to know why we had practiced these two emotions at 5 a.m.? Do you want to? Do you want to hear them? If you really want to know, then I am going to share them with you. Okay, but before I share, let's get a quick recap. One first emotion. For first emotion, you can tell me about that. If you want to move forward in life, the very first feeling you must have is love. Which feeling? Love. We had already practiced it. What do we mean by love? Compassion, compassion, compassion. Love, love, love. Friends, do you know 90% of problems in today's world exist because people are not truly loving. They are not receiving love either. Now you might say, no, sir, I love my children. I love my spouse. I love my family. So there is a lot of love right now. Right now, right? Then how can I say that we are not loving? We are not giving love. We are not receiving love. Just think deeply. Today, most love has become conditional. It has become based on expectations. Look at this. If a husband and wife truly love each other so deeply, then why is it that after 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, sometimes even 15 years, they don't even want to see each other? Why? Why does that happens? Brothers who once shared deep love, why do they change after marriage? Why do they separate over a little property, a little money? And even where there is no property, no money, no major conflict, why do people still get upset over a smallest thing? Smallest thing. I called him, he did not pick up my call. That is why I am upset. Small thing keep piling up. Sir, he didn't even print my name on marriage invitation. That's it, everything is over in that. Just imagine a relationship that has 50 years of love ends because of one small mistake like a name not printed on the marriage invitation. If it was truly love, how can it end so easily? How can love disappear like this? No, it cannot. Now think about your child. When your child makes a mistake, sometimes even a big mistake, you get angry, you scold them. Sometimes you push, sometimes you push them, means while having argument and all. But after some time, what do you do? Ask yourself. You ask, Beta, will you have tea? Did you eat? Did you sleep properly? That is love. That love never disappears. So if love was real, it should not disappear so easily. That's why first and most emotion, that is love, and it is very important. But why is it so important? Because The universe operates on frequencies and it gives you everything according to your frequency. And the highest frequency of all is, of course, love. Why did Virat Kohli reach such incredible heights in cricket? Why did he earn so much success and wealth? Because he has unbreakable love for cricket and everything required to play the cricket at that level. He goes it every single days. Call it dedication, call it passion, call it madness, call it obsession, call it anything you want. You can say it is a love. And remember, love doesn't always have to be for people. You can have for a skill, a craft, a mission, a purpose. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo. His love for football is unmatched. Look at Dhirendra Krishna Shastri. He is becoming so popular because his deep devotion, whether it's towards his knowledge, his practice, or Hanumanji, you may like him or not, that's your choice. But this love is undeniable. Look at Narendra Modi ji. He did, he rise so high. How do you know that? So you had watched him. He is doing hard work. So that's the kind of love. Look at Donald Trump. Ever after so many controversies, he does. He keep moving forward and forward. How it is done? How does he keep moving forward? Because they have deep love for their work. Now compare this with the common mindset a person goes to job and already thinks, why didn't get money without working? What is this? You don't want to work and you want money. I don't want responsibility, but I want a high salary. That's the mindset. And that's why 90% of people in job remain unhappy all their lives. Not because their job is bad, but because their attitude is bad. They develop a habit of blaming the job, blaming the boss, blaming traffic, blaming everything. They feel frustrated, they feel forced. They, if the boss says work a little on your day off, they gets irritated. Or if the boss says you won't get leave now, what's the problem? What is it? There is a, if there is a workload, then you can do it now. They react. What kind of boss is this? I can't even take a holiday. And they say I should become a businessman. Hmm? What is this? But let me tell you, many businessmen don't even get that much freedom either. So if you have so many complaints, then why don't you resign it today itself? You resign and go. Why do you keep going to the same place every day, doing the same work and filling yourself with negativity, fully negativity? And then you say, I am not growing, it's not happening. Sometimes you blame one thing, sometimes another. Why stay there at all? Okay. No, no one has forced you, first of all. No one is forcing you to work there. It is your own decision. People say my boss calls me anytime. I work so much. Still, I don't get promotion. And because of that, you are filled with complaints. You say, I need motivation. Are what kind of motivation? The biggest motivation is that already there. Your child's school fees, you have to pay. Listen carefully. You may or may not go to a temple, it's okay. You may or may not go to a mosque, it's okay. You may or may not read Gita, Quran, or Bible, it's okay. But the place where you work, the place from where your livelihood comes, the place that feeds you, love it so much that it becomes even more sacred than a temple. That's why it is said if your actions are right, your destiny will serve you. If your intentions are pure, your home becomes a sacred place so that at least you fall in love with your work. Because people love things, but they forget to love their actions. People love things, but they hate people. What is a job really? A job is not the office building. It is the people there. But what happens? Everyone start looking at each other like a competitor. I won't share anything with him. He is too competitive. He is negative. They gossip about him. He is flying too high these days. And then we mock each other. We pull each other down. This is how human beings often behave. Now, having a fun or joking is fine. There's no problem in that. But the first and most important emotion is love. Love, love. Okay. And this is very important. My friends, if you want to make your intention powerful, then you must increase this feeling. There is no other option because in some form or the other form, whether it is towards people or towards your passion, you must bring in love, passion, enthusiasm, compassion. So, how do we develop things? These things over the next 25 to 20, 25 to 30 days, we will understand many practical ways. But for today, just understand this one thing. The universe says, if you radiate the energy of love, I will give you more of the same energy. And when you are in the frequency of love, understand this carefully. We are not talking about physical love or just husband wife relationship. We are talking about pure love, like the love between mother and child, the love for your profession, the love for your purpose, the kind of love Lata Mangeshkar had for singing, the kind of love that Ratan Tata had for business ethics and values, the kind of love that APJ Abdul Kalam had for science and innovation, the kind of passion you see that in entrepreneurs on Shark Tank India for building startups, the love that teachers like Alak Pandey and Khan sir have for teaching, the love that spiritual leaders like Gaur Gopal Das and Premanandji Maharaj had for transforming people's lives. That kind of love, that is the first emotion, the feeling of love. And when you start operating from this frequency, then if you sleep at 2 a.m., you can still show up here at 5 a.m. with this energy. And whether there is love, you enjoy it, you feel the joy showing up early in the morning. And as this joy keeps increasing, your growth also keeps increasing. Your results also keep expanding. Now tell me how many of you are ready to commit today. I will love my work because your work is your greatest worship. Work is your biggest prayer. Keep doing your work, my friends, and keep loving your work along with it. Now tell me how many of you understand this first emotion, love? If you did, go ahead and type in the chat. I will love. I will love my work. And okay. Hmm. Type in I. Okay. I love my work. Okay. How wonderful. How beautiful. Interesting. Amazing. We had already done the practice at 5 a.m. And yes, if you are finding your value, okay, you can share this session with your people. If you like it, share it with love. Subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. If you didn't do it, there is no problem. Okay. If you are a boss, do share with your team. Even if you are not a boss, but your workplace feels toxic, still share it. Because think about it, the place where you work, the place from where your livelihood comes, the place that gives you food, clothes, fuel for your vehicle, this place that allows to live with dignity in the society, and we go there every day and still complain about it. Isn't that like a ungrateful? Isn't that like damaging the very plate from which you are having food you eat? And still we say, sir, I am unhappy in my job, my boss is not good. Okay, I understand, but tomorrow you still have to go to that same office, right? Yes. Then from today we will choose to love that workplace. You promise. And we will see that boss as a messenger sent by the universe or God. The practice done at 5 a.m. can completely change your perspective. Go to that video and do it again and again every day for 30 days, and you will see the results. You can feel the shift, because think about it, God Ram is divine, but even Ravan had a role. You might say, what are you saying? But still, if Ravan didn't exist, would we have truly known the power of God Ram? He was so powerful. If Ravan didn't exist, we would not know the strength of Hanumanji. Would we have understood the courage of Lakshman? He was so courageous. Would Sugriv have ever risen? Sometimes the very challenges, the very oppositions in the life become the reason, and your greatness is revealed. And that is why love is the first and most powerful emotion in, and in the same way that boss is in your life, he is also playing a same role. You keep saying my boss is useless, my boss is too strict, my boss is this and that, and it is difficult. But think about this, your boss at most comes to you once and says, I need this work to be done by tomorrow itself. That's it. Or maybe in a meeting, he shouts at you for 10 to 15 minutes. So in 24 hours, your boss disturbed you. For what? 24 hours he disturbed you. Only 15 to 20 minutes only he had disturbed you. But for that 23, for that you are wasting your 23 hours. You keep disturbing yourself. What is this? Again, you are telling, again and again, you are telling that about the boss. It is not right. So, who is actually troubling you? You tell me. Take your finger like this. Point out yourself. It is you. Exactly. It is you. Okay. Comments. I'll check the comments. Just hold. Someone wrote like, my boss is still troubling me. So that is why we are doing at 5 a.m. You increase your frequency. You daily come there. You do that practice for 30 days. And if you feel it really that bad, then leave the job. I'm straight away telling you. But you say, no, sir, how can I leave? How will I feed my children? Exactly. So, if you have to do it, then do it with love. Otherwise, don't do it. And if you truly feel that you cannot continue with this boss, then take a decision. Give yourself a timeline 6 months or 1 year. Okay. Prepare yourself and then change your job. If you are in a business and things aren't working, again take time, plan, and then shift. And that will give you a completely new level of energy. In our daily lives, we spend so much time in negativity, constantly worrying what will happen, how it will happen, how much will happen. All day long, we remain stressed. But during 5 a.m. practice, how did you feel? I can see your responses. Yes, just now I have seen that time. It is your responding. Om Namah Shivaya. Good. Feeling light, peaceful, feeling peaceful. Awesome. How wonderful. Amazing. Just a small practice and we are already feeling good. See, so many comments have come. But imagine if you keep doing this again and again, it won't just be a feeling. We ourselves will transform. Right now, only the feeling has changed, but slowly your patterns will change. Your mindset will shift. Then it won't even matter whether your clothes are good or not. From within, only one emotion will arise love. And with this comes to the second emotion, and that comes automatically. The moment love comes, the second emotion follows gratitude, thankfulness. Gratitude is the greatest attitude. Just think, oh wow, I got food today. How amazing! Even if you didn't get food 3 times, but got it once. How amazing! How awesome! You went somewhere and the food was finished, but at least you got a cup of tea. How interesting, how amazing that we have gas to cook. How interesting that we have fuel. How awesome that we can travel. How wonderful that we have internet connection. What a blessing. This is gratitude. And the moment gratitude comes, complaints disappear because your focus shifts from what is wrong in my life to what is right in my life. Now let's play a game, small game. All right. The game is what is right in your life. I will say, I am thankful for, and you say, you will complete it. Okay. Say it with me in mind or type in the chat box. Let's go. I am thankful for my house. You can say my body, hairs, clothes, my children, parents. Come on, keep going. Actually, I am not the not reading it properly, so not able to see it. Okay, okay. Team, can you just check this? Ah, yes. Keep going, please. Write as many as you can. 100, 200. Come on, quickly write down. Come on. Some of you can, some of you may say that I can't even think of 100. Really? Can you digest food? Yes. How interesting. Can you chew food? You have teeth? How beautiful. Still, there are many people, they are not able to think. That's okay. Just listen and do the practice every day with the highest feeling of love and gratitude. Can your tongue taste flavors? Sweet, sour, salty. How awesome! Can your eyes see colors? How wonderful! Can your ear listen sound? How beautiful! How magical! Say, I am thankful for my TV. I am thankful for my sofa. I am thankful for my mother, my father, my husband, my money, my phone, my camera. I am thankful for my sleepers, socks, shoes. So many things are there. I am thankful for my house, bed, bed sheet, pillow, my plate, my spoon. Be thankful for everything. My eyes, my ears, my kidneys, my lungs, my liver, what all things, my breath, my smile. Be thankful for. Be thankful. Be thankful. God could have created you without hands, without legs, without eyes, without ears, even without a nose. You have to say cancel, cancel, cancel. Okay, cut, cut, cut. God could have created you in such a way that from today you were born till the end. You remained on a ventilator. Cancel, 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 cut, cut, cut. You could have been born in a place where no facilities, in deep poverty, in hunger. Cancel, cancel, cancel. You also say cancel, cancel, cancel. You could have been born in a jungle. You could have been born in a country where survival itself is struggle. You could have been born as an insect, as an animal, as a chicken, living every day in fear. Oh, today someone will slaughter me. Say cancel, cancel, cut, cut, cut. The frequency we don't want. But look at this. How compassionate is the universe. How merciful is the universe that we have received this life, a human life. So thank you. Friends, this 1 month that is I am spending with you in the early morning. This is a small and very small way to say thank you to each and every one of you. Okay, because I used to be very what you call is negative person earlier, so many years back. Every day I used to think why I am so thin, why my life is so difficult. I was in fear. I had attempted HDSC, Higher Diploma in Software Engineering from AppTech, CA exams, passed entrance exams after few attempts. I had attempted MBA entrance exams from NMIMS, Mumbai, Narsimonji, a competitive exam in my life with fear. I had attempted a debate exam in my life with fear. I filled a form because I was scared of being last in the race where everyone in my group was doing something or the other. I used to think if lakhs of people are appearing, why would I ever succeed? I never took studies seriously. Even when I tried, I couldn't score beyond 50 to 65%. I someone managed to score 65% in MBA finance just because I was afraid of my career ahead. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been scoring that much also. Whenever guests used to come to my place, I would avoid meeting them, but I didn't know what happened. I met some great teachers and their words just stayed with me. You know how during Holi some colors don't come off easily. It was like that. Something just stayed inside me. Maybe it was my karma or maybe it was the grace. I don't know what came first, karma or grace. I don't even know whether it was from this life or from the past life. Maybe it wasn't ever my own karma. Maybe it was my parents' blessings, my grandparents' blessings, or my ancestors' grace. I don't know. But today I simply want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. From my heart, I bow down to each and every one of you. I say thank you to everybody. This is the only way I know. Thank you. And when I do this 30-day program, I don't measure it by how much money come into my account. Okay. Today I am here to say thank you because through all of you, my work is happening by the grace of the universe, the God, everything is happening. Through your blessings, everything is happening. Now, at this moment, some of you be struggling in your marriage, some may be struggling with money, some may be struggling in relationship. Okay, just do one thing, raise your both hands like this and say, let go, let go, let go. Say, universe, you take care. This is your work. Right now, if there is a problem, even if there isn't, say thank you. And your hands are raising, raising or not? Yes, say thank you. And your fist is opening, say thank you. Fist is closing, say thank you. Okay, let me share something. One of our participants, Meena ji, was very active and energetic person. She loved dancing. She loved traveling and managing everything at home by herself. But one day she suddenly suffered a severe slip disc problem. The pain became so intense that even getting up from the bed felt impossible for her. For months she couldn't sit properly. She couldn't walk freely, and even simple movements would cause unbearable pain. But even in that condition, she still comes with every day morning in our magical morning practice. Slowly, slowly, her body, which had become so stiff, started responding. Okay, again, first small movements and then movements and then small movements. Now she can walk much more confidently, more comfortably, and manage many things on her own. Again, she has done that. Just a few days ago, another participant joined our session. For a long time, she used to wake up early morning with heaviness in her chest, constant anxiety and restlessness. She told me, "Sir, my mind never relaxes. Even when everything is okay, I keep worrying." And slowly, after attending these morning practices regularly, breathing deeply, feeling gratitude, and connecting with this peaceful energy every day, something started changing within her. Yesterday, she messaged and said, "Sir, for the first time in many months, I woke up feeling calm." Friends, something the biggest miracle is not outside. Sometimes the biggest miracle is when your mind is finally feeling peaceful. And how did it happen? Because she immersed herself in gratitude. She immersed herself in love. In our morning session, we focused on just three things: unshakable belief in yourself, deep love for yourself, deep gratitude towards the divine. When I see all those things, all those people, I feel overwhelmed. From my heart, I feel, wow, thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude to you, gratitude for your grace. How can I ever express it? Gratitude for embracing me, gratitude for my smile, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. One of the participant friends or relatives said, "Sir, our guru teaches only two things: gratitude and smiling." She said, "Gratitude is life. Life is short. Be happy in every moment. Be happy at home. Be happy in the office. If today there is a problem, there is no paneer, be happy with dal. If you don't have, if you can't go to gym, be happy by just taking few steps walking. But whatever happens, stay happy. Now suppose you have pain in your knee, for example. You keep repeating, "It hurts, it hurts, it hurts." Stop. Say, cut, cancel, cancel, cancel. We never placed an order for pain. Cancel it. Because sometimes words become mantras. And right now you are in a powerful emotional state. If you speak negative words in this state, they can take deeper root. So you learn one more thing today, to say cancel, cancel. For anything negative you are repeating, you are having something from your mouth, you say cancel. Cut, cancel, cancel, cancel. That's all. We only mention problems sometimes to explain things, but we don't want to reinforce them. So if any of you have pain in your body right now, even with that pain, Just smile a little and say thank you and observe, feel it. Sometimes instantly that pain start releasing. But instead, what we do usually, we keep repeating, my body has a problem, I have pain, I have discomfort again and again. But even with that, you are still able to eat, right? So for that, say thank you. Because just yesterday in our program, MPH, we told people where is the pain? There is pain in the neck, okay? But 90% of the body is still fine. So first say thank you for that 90% of your body which is working perfectly. And when you thank you for that 90% of body, you will notice something powerful that 90% will begin to support and heal the remaining 10%. It's like in society, if 1 lakh people are doing something good and 10 people are not, then those 1 lakh people will either help those 10 to improve or their negative won't even matter. This will simply be ignored. And that is how it works. So learn to ignore small plays, so small pains. And even if you don't ignore them, just sit with them peacefully. Your neck has served you for so many years. Your legs have served you for so many years. Okay. Your kidney have served you for so many years. Give them love because they are simply saying, I have served you for so many years, but you never gave me love. You never gave me gratitude. So, from now on, first you say first emotion, that is love. And the second emotion, gratitude. Now we will practice and know about third and fourth emotion tomorrow. Now, if you are someone who wants to master this, listen carefully. Not just understand it, but actually control your emotional state, then I invite you to my Magical Power Hour, MPH. This is a paid transformation session where I guide you step by step every day for 30 days on renewal basis. Okay. From 9 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. In this session, we work on celebration, controlling your emotional state, building confidence and clarity, removing fear-based action patterns, aligning your energy with success, money, relationship, health, and growth practice. This is where your actions stop feeling heavy and start becoming powerful. And if you are serious about your transformation, check the details in the description and join the MPH Magical Power Hour. Now the reminder is at 5 a.m. we align your energy and at 6 a.m. we train your mind and at 9 p.m. we elevate your life. Elevate. Don't just take action, take aligned action. I will see you again tomorrow at 5 a.m. Thank you so much. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Thank you so much.